World Wide West, Retired, the channel that encourages men to live better lives by walking, exercising, eating better, and enjoying life from all over the world.
Hey, welcome back. Another chapter for World Wide West. Again, 10 minutes of your time. Here I want to talk about the college years that made me and it formed me. When I talk about Miss Hill, the guidance counselor who believed in me in high school, I'm also talking about her recommendation that I accept an academic scholarship to go to Knoxville College in Knoxville, Tennessee, an HBCU. Now, that HBCU is not in the same condition, same effect. So many things have changed over the years that it's not performing at the same level. But anyway, what I want to talk about is me going there and what happened. I get there and I'm started again. I'm playing football my freshman year. I'm in, now realizing, okay, there's some people that can play football, and it didn't take me long to realize, dude, you out here getting beat up and on this football field, and you're not going pro. There's some guys here that are trying to get to the pro level. Even though Knoxville was a Division III school for football, there were some guys there that were trying to get themselves prepared where they could transfer and be able to step up. University of Tennessee, who had the major program in the city, they were trying to get themselves prepared so that they could possibly go over there and play ball. That wasn't me. I wasn't that dedicated. Finished out the season, but at the same time, I had an academic scholarship, tuition, room and board, and everything was paid for. But you kind of like, man, this food sucks in the cafeteria back then. We didn't have all the fancy stuff that young people today that go to college get. The restaurants and all that stuff. We didn't have that. So anyway, I decided many nights I was hungry, even though they gave you a little bit of food, but I was still hungry, and I had no money to do it. So I made a decision. I was going to join the Army. The Army had a split option program, and my father, my uncles, all of those guys served in the Army, and I saw the men that they were, and then I was like, hey, well, if I go in the Army Reserve, I just got to work one weekend a month, and they're going to give me about $100 a month, $110. I can use that to eat on. I only have to do it 2 days a week and then 2 weeks out of the summer. Well, that's what I did. I went into the Army, did my basic down at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, split option. Came through. It was tough though, but now I saw where that toughness that Coach Springer talked about when I was playing football, man, that really did help me out, because the Army wasn't kind. It was a little bit meaner to you then, and boy, you better not have your feelings on your sleeves because you would not enjoy it. There wasn't a point where the Army was trying to be nice to you. I remember at Fort Jackson, you ran everywhere, from the mess hall to back to the barracks. You ran from the to the ranges. You ran everywhere. In the summer in Columbia, South Carolina, it's hot. Thank God we had a place where we were at night was able to sleep in air conditioning. We were in what they call Hollywood. We didn't have the old Tank Hill barracks, but we slept in Hollywood and we had air. But man, getting up early, 4:30 every morning to go out and do physical fitness training. So yeah, those years right there, I didn't realize, but they were making me, and I had already been prepared because of Coach Springer. And when I played football, I couldn't quit. Even though it was tough, I couldn't quit. That seed had already been planted in me. Don't quit. Don't quit. And so I didn't quit. Went on, finished up my basic training, came back, getting ready to start my second year of college at Knoxville. And as I was preparing, I wasn't playing football anymore because, again, I knew I wasn't going pro. I was like, well, this ain't very wise for you to keep going out here getting beat up, body bruised up, and you're not going pro. So I was okay with that. I realized at that point I was not a professional athlete. Enjoy the sport, I still love the sport, watching it, but playing it, nah. So from that point on, I went on my sophomore year. I ended up pledging a fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. Shout out to the black and old gold, '06. And when I pledged at Knoxville, I met 10 amazing men. 10 amazing men. And friends with everyone today, and we still stay in contact with each other. Off of that line, one of my line brothers, he's passed away. But out of all of them, man, we have enjoyed ourselves just kind of catching up from time to time. And a few of those guys, I stay in contact with weekly, if it's no more than a text, just to stay in contact and share what's going on in my life and hear what's going on in their lives. All that being said, Knoxville College at the time, I saw an issue and I needed to transfer and change schools. So that's what I did. But when I came back from my basic training, an instructor over at the University of Tennessee said, if you're interested, I think we can get you into our Military Science 3 program, and you can possibly get commissioned in 2 years, and we'll call this the early commissioning program. So what really sold me was, he said, hey, you're going to get promoted from a PV1, E1, E2, and he said you automatically go to cadet E5. And I said, okay, so what does that mean? He said, well, what that means is, one, you're going to make more money. Man, that's what I needed, right? I need to make some more money. Now, he never told me that you're going to have to show up 3-4 days a week over at the University of Tennessee to do PT early in the morning or late in the afternoon. University of Tennessee from Knoxville College campus was easily a 25-30 minute walk. I didn't have a car, so I knew I had to walk. But I added that onto my schedule, ended up going into the MS3 Military Science ROTC program for the Army by that time. And I went over, again, hard work, ran, dedicated, classes, learned everything I needed to do. Ended up finishing the MS3 program the following summer versus going back to get my military occupation for my expected. I went to advanced camp, and I needed to successfully complete that, which I did, and that allowed me to come back and prepare for Military Science 4.